to Darzzr on Crater City. We've got some changes because, first of all, I've got a new microphone. I've finally got myself a Blue Yeti, which I hope is going to be working properly for this. I hope it's going to sound okay. It should sound better because I really was sick of the way it used to sound with that headset, the cheap old headset. And I've finally switched away from Fraps. I'm using OBS, which was recommended to me, and I find that certainly works better. Come on, Creeper. Come on. There you go. Oh, let's get those orbs. So yeah, a lot of changes. Oh, plus I got my dual monitor back, so I can actually see OBS up on the top screen. Because I'm weird like that. I have my screens one on top of the other. I have OBS on the top screen and my other Minecraft view on the bottom screen, and you can already, I think, see some changes that I've made to Area 51. Still no security system, because obviously we're going to need to make sure that really is deadly when we make that. I still haven't worked out. I mean, I did speak to Miguel, but I haven't spoken to anybody else since then. But it really needs to, we need to find some way of... It really is the sort of thing that lying would be good at. You know, dropping things on people, and I could just build something up there and put a couple of the old intelligence guns on there. If you've been watching for a long time, you'll know what those are. The old intelligence guns. But I could put those on there, but at the same time, I'd like it to actually do something. But look, we've actually got doors going into Area 51, and they go straight from the railway station. Look at this. I've redone this wall. Well, I've finished it off. I've made it a bit taller. And you go through here, past the warning signs, access prohibited, but here we go. And I've moved my guard dogs, and we've got an extra one. Haven't named this guy, he likes to stick his head in the wall. As you can see, my existing guard dogs, I mean, you've seen some of them before, they've all got sort of UFO stroke Area 51 names. So I'm going to ask for suggestions for this little guy. What should we call him? And let me know, because otherwise I will use the iOvilus again, alright? And you know how that turned out. Right, so we also have a slightly secure way of entry, which is so secure that even I can't do it half the time. Now, obviously, you've got to be able to get through. I can't make it completely secret, because that would be stupid. You could just ender pearl over the wall. But this is how you do it. There's a partially concealed button up here, and you have to time this and then run through the door, because otherwise it stops too soon. And I did it first time. That's pretty much the first time I've done it first time. Just for what it's worth, this is inside the entry post where the sentry should be. I might put a villager in here at some point. You can already hear them muttering away behind me. You get an extra point if you can tell me where either of these signs come from. There you go. Something for you to do. What the reference is. These, of course, are the departments I've decided there are which exist. That's a very clumsy sentence. Aircraft Research and Development Facility. Well, that's obviously the hangar. Dendrology and Exobiology Research Facility. That explains the trees. At last. Long-range communications and monitoring facility. Well, obviously we've got the radar and we've got the satellite up there, where I still eventually need to get hold of a beacon so that can beam something into the sky. Anybody else on Crater City that has a beacon going free, feel free to donate it. I won't pay you anything for it. Because after all, you can get them for free. It just takes a long time. And Human Genetic Research and Mind Control Facility. Well, what's all that about? Well, why else are all these guys in here? What is this? Oh, look, it's a priest meeting place for some reason. I don't know what we've got here. He's what? 3 redstone for an emerald? You must be joking. There was a guy here that sells ender pearls, and he's actually got quite a good deal going. It's not going to be him. It's going to be a priest. Where is it? Oh, I can't tell. I said ender pearls. I mean eyes of ender. Now, something I need to address, apart from why these guys are just sort of, they love this room. They love this room. They used to be obsessed with this area here, but I actually opened this up. I removed some of the doors. I opened it up a bit so that they wouldn't all just stand here, because it was pointless. I can understand them having a meeting area, but you know, come on, guys. At least I think if they're in a house like this, however weird it is, at least they are safe if there's a zombie horde, which you know that can happen anywhere. As Lying reminded me recently. And then there's this poor guy. What are you doing? Oh, look at that. He's in a mood. What's the matter? Don't want to go anywhere? Is he stuck? Yeah, he's stuck. What were you doing? What is he doing? But he has a problem because he can't get out of here. And I intend to address this problem. And there's an obvious way of doing it. We actually have this rather odd arrangement of walls. And I can just push this back one. And I'm going to do that now. Just so you can... There you go. This is real professional work. There you go. Oh dear, I logged in earlier and I thought the game had bugged out because the sky was all grey, and it took me ages to work out that it was actually a storm, because of course I'm in the desert. And I decided at that point to, because I had some rotten flesh, I just fed the dogs with it, just because, you know, I'm like that. I'm generous, you know, rotten flesh, feed it to somebody. That's... I think I've been playing too much DayZ, to be honest. I think that's probably what happened there. But... sorry, I'm just... Oh, yeah. So I can't do more than one thing at once. Right. DayZ, yes. I've been playing too much of that, and as you know, feeding people rotten food in that it's part of how you survive. If you haven't played DayZ before, and you're looking for some quick advice as to how to play, the first thing you want to do is find some rotten kiwis, and just eat as many as you possibly can. And that will basically save everybody else a lot of effort. You'll see why. It's going to happen sooner or later. It may as well happen now. Right, let's get that sorted out. Right, okay. Why have I got this? Why is this such a weird shape? Look at the shape of this. What's in here? Nothing. Oh, it's that room. I don't know what I was thinking when I put this village together, to be honest. I at some point I started to think, oh, well, these are all going to have proper uses, because I turned what was the original Desert Village Church into this radar station. And I was thinking, well, you know, we've got various buildings for processing communications and offices, and then at some point I just started putting together just rooms, doors. Yes, they get more and more doors and less meaningful as you go down here. This guy's the king of the doors. Hello. Yeah, hello. He's in a... Yeah. This is a room that I can only assume to villagers is the height of eroticism, because it's got 5 doors. Look at that. Hey, he can do it. He can go through here now. That's good. Because I did make this wide enough for him to come up. I don't know if this is. I know that's... Yeah. Shall we take that out? Oh dear. Oh dear. I've broken the wall. Who cares? Let's build that up. Take that out. Just got to find somewhere to put that door back. Because we don't want them to be short of doors, do we? That would be mean. Very mean indeed. Well, here's an obvious place. Get out of the way, Mr. G. Come on, I told you once. Don't try my patience. One of these days I'll set up a rose garden and I know where I'll get the roses. Yeah, yeah. You don't frighten me, mate. Come on, piss off. Right, there we go. I do need to make sure the lighting's okay in here. Ding, dong. There we go. Right. Let's make our way back up, and you can see what the entrance looks like from the other side. And there is a peculiarity to it. And there we go. Still door challenged. There you go. It's not the most imposing. Well, it is imposing. It's not the most pretty of arrangements from this side, but then it wouldn't be, would it? Because it's essentially a kind of military base. Also, these kind of mismatch without those walls. I don't know whether I want to continue that motif of the double slabs along there. Still things to think about, and also, of course, it just opens here onto this cratered area. I really need to start building some routes around here to the various key areas. At the very least, there should be a walkway along here that goes past the portal, mirroring the walkway by the barracks. And there should be a bridge that goes from the bottom of that stairway over to that door into the hangar. And yeah, because I don't think you need another bridge over to to here. Also, I did say ages ago that I need a building that would go on this side that would be a kind of... I said at the time some sort of mathematical research, didn't I, or something like that? Why would they have that? I'm sure I said something about mathematical research. I don't understand why I would think that would be a good idea for Area 51. But there definitely needs to be a kind of dendrology institute here now. I think we have most types of tree here now. Is there one I'm missing? You tell me. Because we've got the acacia, we've got one oak. I know that's very extravagant of me. Oh, actually, we've got another oak up there. Oh no, we haven't, that's spruce. We've got lots of birch, because of course I've been using that a lot. We have... this is acacia, this is the dark oak, isn't it? Yeah. I can't remember what these new trees are. At least, we're not on one of those modded servers with loads of extra biomes, because I'd be doing this forever. Oh, that's an oak. And of course we've got the jungle tree over there. So yes, I think we've covered everything. We even have some cactus, and over the way we actually have some sugar too. So Geronimo's just left in disgust at the mention of sugar. He basically, I think he's trying to cut back a bit. Doesn't want to catch it by listening to the use of the word. I'm sure I found some sugar somewhere. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Secret room. Have to be careful here. There could be all sorts of mobs that come through. Oh look! Area 51 chicken has escaped. He's still down here. I've never been down here before. Well, clearly I haven't. I would have lit it up. What are you doing down here? Not very much. I think this was clearly an infiltration effort, and they were so disturbed at being found out that they voluntarily took the old cyanide capsule rather than be interrogated by me. Oh, look at that coal. Well, that's not bad. Does it continue through? I'm actually must be outside Area 51 now. Sort of half expected to plough on into the underneath the archaeology. I couldn't remember what it was. Oh look, there's the sugar. I knew I had some. So there it is. We do actually have some. Well, there we go. And also, if you look around, if I pan around disturbingly, we even have a little bit of dry shrub stuff. So we got everything. I did think also we should have named the UFO the other day with the Iovalus, but I can't be bothered to do that this time. So I think right now that's my quick update, which doubles as a test of all the new stuff to make sure it all works properly. And again, name the puppy please, or else. And given that I probably will be feeding them more rotten flesh, if there's more than one name I might breed the dogs a bit further. What are you going to sell? We don't know. Thank you. Well, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I will see you again next time. Don't turn your back on me.